As long as you have a goal, you put in the hard work and be consistent, you will also get there, and you'll probably get there faster than you think. So get out there, get some weight on the bar and do a little bit of deadlifting, and you will be surprised how strong you will be next time then you go deadlift again. Today is June 9th of 2024. So by the 10th of July next month, between 10th to 15th of July next month, if everything goes fine, I should be able to deadlift 250 kilograms. So follow me and let's see how this goes. And of course, I will be sharing some of the experiences and tips and tricks that I learned throughout my deadlift journey. And hopefully for anyone out there who's just started deadlifting or is about to start or has been deadlifting for a while but feels stuck or would like to improve the deadlift, then hopefully those tips and tricks and my experience that I will share will help you improve your deadlift. My current PR is 240 kilograms, which is 529 pounds. Anything past that, it just doesn't budge off the floor. And I have experimented with a couple of loading strategies. They got me to 240, but I'm stuck there. So those loading strategies are not yielding any better results. Anyway, with that said, let's get started and enjoy the video. And please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell below. Now, when I edit the video, I'll probably speed up the warm-up, and I will also split the video, so a long version video where it also includes the warm-up, and then I'll just cut then the shorter version of it, which will be the top set. So then you can decide which one you want to follow. But in between the breaks, then I'll be doing a little bit of stretching and leg kicks and body weight squats, of course. Warm up the legs, glutes, hamstrings, quads, core, of course. I do part of the warm up before I get to this point. So incline walking, rowing, anything that engages the back and the legs. And then I start with one plate, and then until I reach the working weight, and in general up to 140 kilograms. I don't use the belt or the straps or anything, so it's completely raw. I will use the straps and the belt, of course, now, because in general you consume more energy if you deadlift without the straps and the belt than you would with. Did I get that right? Anyway, let's concentrate on lifting the heavy weight. Alright, warm-up is done now. Next is the working weight, 220 kilograms. 220 kilograms is 91.6% of my 1 rep max. Well, that is what I have to do. This is a 4-week loading phase. It is a new loading phase for me. I have experimented with a couple of other loading phases, and I have a video about that, which I'll link in the description of this video. So please go ahead and check that out and see whether or not that helps you, because you do want to experiment with a few loading strategies and loading phases in terms of length. So keep in mind the loading phase and the loading strategy are completely different things, even though you might consider them as one and the same. But a loading phase is the length of time you perform a loading strategy. So whereas the loading strategy is what are you doing in terms, are you increasing the reps or the weight or the sets, or what other accessory work are you doing and so on. So that's a strategy. But yeah, so for me, I'm experimenting with this loading strategy, which I will do for the next 4 weeks. And after that, I'll take a few days off, of course, work out with lighter weights, and then go for the 250. Let's load the working weight. Here we go. So this is the working weight. Let's go. Woo. Gotta get the belt on tight, right? No excuses. This has to go up. Yeah, there were more. There was more there. I could have done 2 more, but of course I don't want to go to failure on this one because I have 2 more sets. I don't know how the form looked really. I tried to keep the form as strict as possible. That's why I placed this here on the side, so I can see. Not bad. Yeah, 2 more of these. Not yet over, man. For anyone out there watching, now I am on a journey to deadlift 250 kilograms. So that's a challenge I set for myself. And you have to have a challenge, of course, regardless what exercises are you doing. And the challenge could be increase the reps or an extra set, or build a better form, get stronger, increase the weight, whatever that challenge. But have a challenge because it will definitely help. And it will motivate you also. First set done, so let's go for the second one. All right, second set done. Woo! Now, I also want to mention this. It's not about the weight. Don't pay attention to the weight I'm lifting if you are in the beginning of your deadlift journey or if you just started. And now, this is not a really impressive weight, but it's not a joke either. But I don't want you to pay attention to the weights I'm lifting if you are in the beginning of your deadlift journey, let's say. Because you will get there. As long as you have a goal, you put in the hard work and be consistent, you will also get there, and you'll probably get there faster than you think. Now, of course, there is no shortcut to anything, so you have to put in the work and be persistent. But don't pay attention to the weights I'm lifting. Pay attention more to the form and the techniques that I'm using. Or if you're watching somebody else's content, of course, pay attention to what form they're using and technique, strategies, loading phases in terms of length. And the people are different. I decided to do a 4-week loading phase now. Before, I've done 6 weeks of loading phases. I've experimented with both 4 to 6 weeks. Both of them work for me. I feel that I can go even longer. I can go 2 months of loading. People are different, so everybody adapts differently to loading phases or weight or anything really. But this time I want to do a pure 4-week loading phase and see what happens at the end of this. So get out there, get some weight on the bar and do a little bit of deadlifting, and you will be surprised how strong you will be next time then you go deadlift again. And that next time shouldn't be after a month, it should be after a few days. So keep that in mind. This will be the last set, and then after this, a couple of sets on stiff deadlifts and then a couple of sets of deficit deadlifts. This really felt hard to pull, so I didn't want to go for a second rep because I felt that I would compromise the form. That was the deadlift session, and if you're interested in how does my deadlift progress for the next month, then please keep watching the videos that I'll keep uploading. And please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell below. With that said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next workout session.